I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV, where this channel is where I like to give you my objective lens to what's going on. Just basically see me as a window shopper to the industry and politics, I guess. I'm just peeping, looking, seeing what's going on, trying to be a fly on the wall, just sitting there and listening and observing to everything that I'm hearing and finding out what people want to tell us, right? That's all we do over here at I Am Savvy Mike TV. We just comment, react to what's going on in media. Either way, I said I was done talking about Candace Owens, right? I said I was. But I can't help the fact that I keep listening to her every day. And I keep watching and engaging with what she got going on. And she's basically went, as she would like to say, or as Charlie used to say, full max on Turning Point USA. Yes, full max. She's going off on all of them. She's exposing them. She's talking shit about them. But while we made a video about that yesterday, and I'll just comment on that, there was an update to that, but that I'm not trying to make this video that long, because to shout out to the 10 people that do watch this, but nobody watches me talk about this Candace Owens shit. So at this point, I'm just doing it because I like to do it. But besides that, basically, they said they was going to do a face-to-face, right? And so Turning Point did this whole PR stunt, giving Candace Owens 24 hours to respond, and it's like, well, she did respond. She said, yeah, let's do it. Hell, let's do it tomorrow. But they want to do it in person, and for some reason, Candace doesn't want to do it in person. Now, I just thought she just wanted to pull up, whether it be live stream or in person, because she got questions and she need answers. But for some reason, I guess because she think they might kill her. No pun. Like, she actually thinks that. She was joking when she said it, but she probably really does think that. She doesn't want to pull up. She's like, no, I'm not pulling up. We're going to do it Zoom, live stream. I'm going to be in my office. But she said, look, I would do it. I'm just like, no. You're standing 10 toes down, Candace. Stand 10 toes. They gave you a date, December 15th. That's where y'all want me at, on the 15th. That's what we should be doing right now, Candace. That we should be standing 10 toes. Go get your damn questions answered. Right? But either way, like I said, this video isn't about that. This video is about her violating Tim Pool. Now, Tim Pool has been going rampant on Twitter and Rumble, having a lot of things to say about basically how Candace Owens is dividing MAGA, dividing the right, making them fight each other when they should all be coming together and trying to figure out how we're going to all go out and vote for the midterms, at least everybody on the right. And Candace is like, nah, fuck all that. I ain't fucking with them no more. And during this rant right here, while I was listening, it was only one question I kept asking myself. Is Candace Owens woke? Now, instead of me explaining why I was asking myself this question, let's watch the clip.
In other news and emotional manipulation, Tim Pool is having some sort of a breakdown. I don't really know what it's about. I don't know why he's tweeting about me all the time. I hope he gets well. But I do want to address this absurd point that he is making about why we shouldn't be speaking about Charlie Kirk's assassination. Take a listen.
You can come and you can burn everything I have to the ground, and I will happily live in a van down by the river. I don't care to be number one. I don't need to be number one. What I care about is what is true and what will help this country and what works. And she is a scumbag, okay? And she's getting worse every day. And she crossed the line. She continually crosses the line every day, insinuating that Turning Point literally killed the guy who made them all rich. And I hear this in the streets, and it's
well, that's usually what happens. Somebody seems like they're getting too powerful, and they're starting to be too free in their thought and wanting to move how they want to move and do what they want to do. At some point, the people that feel like they're getting too big of they knock them off. I don't care how much money. They're going to keep making that money and more off of him being knocked off. Do you understand, Tim Pool, how much money has been made after Charlie Kirk died, I don't think you get it. A lot of fucking money has been made, buddy. On all sides. Every side. Left, right, middle. Everybody done made some fucking money off Charlie Kirk dying. That's just the truth. But he rest in peace. But that's just the truth. They're going to keep getting rich. So that's just not why would they kill Charlie? He was making them rich. Yeah. And he probably felt like, I'm making these niggas rich. And he was probably getting bread too, but he's like, I'm making these niggas rich. And I feel how I feel, whatever. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to fall into conspiracy land with Candace Owens, but I'm just saying that's not a what? You know how many rappers that made a bunch of label execs money and they done probably had them knocked off because they got insurance policies on them? You got to think sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
At a certain point, I'm like, holy shit, we're going to lose the midterms. We're going to lose the midterms. Then we're going to lose in 2028. And it's because she's a piece of shit. Because instead of saying, guys, let's come together and figure out how to work together, she says the stupidest retarded crap. And now everybody's running around divided and broken. For what reason? For literally what reason?
Because they killed Charlie Kirk in broad daylight and we don't care about your stupid midterms. We just don't care. Like, they really, this is how they view Charlie Kirk. That's why I say, was anything in his life real? Tim Pool is going off right now because he's like, it's not the time. You guys need to be mules. You need to keep voting in the very corrupt people that are lying to your faces right now about what happened to Charlie Kirk. It is not the time because it is your job to get people into office. This is what I mean when I suggest that nothing in Charlie Kirk's life was real. So he really thinks he's doing something there. And actually what he's doing is proving my point. These people just saw Charlie as a means to an end, okay? As a political horse that they could ride. And so for whatever reason, they got tired riding him. And now they're angry because they also were going to whip the horse, the ghost of Charlie Kirk, and say, we still need you to shore up votes. And it is inconvenient that people who actually cared about Charlie and saw him as a, I don't know, human being, want to know why he was publicly executed in front of us and why we're being lied to about everything. That is why Tim Pool is upset, because midterms, it's going to be my fault, not the fault of the feds for feeding us BS. It's not going to be the fault of Turning Point USA for lying and thinking that they're brighter than us and seemingly not caring about the investigation. It's not going to be the fault of, I don't know, maybe actual politicians like Donald Trump, who's a president of the United States, and look us in the face and said, are we still talking about the Epstein files? No, that's not his fault. The fault is Candace Owens for wanting to figure out who murdered her friend. And don't you guys get it? Like, we're just an algorithm. Why do you care so much about humans? Like, why are you a human? Like, if somebody in your family dies, you need to focus on midterms, okay? That is the point of a Tim Pool show. It doesn't matter what you are going through at home. I want you guys to hear this, okay? I don't care if you have family members that are dying, family members who have died, if you have children that you care about and you maybe don't want to live in a world that's run by pedophiles. You need to put that all aside and vote for whoever the hell Tim Pool tells you to vote for. I just want to platform that idea. I think obviously there's something wrong with me and Tim Pool's got it figured out. His soul seems like it's really intact and it's not for sale at all. Anyways, we'll take a quick break and get into your comments. Also,
and when it comes to that, it's like this, right? At the end of the day, Candace Owens has built a big enough platform to do whatever the fuck she wants to do and say whatever the fuck she wants to say. And what it's sounding like now is she doesn't want to push the same agenda that kind of got her the platform that she has today. Now, like I said, I'm all for somebody standing in their vindication, standing in what they believe in and being passionate about it. I find it very entertaining. I'm glued to my seat watching and seeing what's going on. I feel like she's on a certain high horse that at the end of the day, you know, while you're trying to, in your mind, do the right thing, and I'm not saying it's not the right thing. We do need more voices calling the government out, calling people out. I'm just saying that sounds very woke of her. Like, she's sounding more and more woke as time goes on. Like, Candace Owens, the thing that she is vehemently against, she is anti-woke, anti-this, anti-that. She is starting to blame the algorithm, the government, calling conspiracy on people that was working with Charlie Kirk, she's starting to sound more woke each day, to the point where she's telling people they need to wake up. This isn't about politics or the midterm. This is about our government conspiring to have my friend Charlie Kirk murdered. Woke. And also, another point that I was thinking about, and we're at the end of this video. We're done, right? Another point that I was thinking about, though, was that she's making a minimum $50,000 an ad read. Minimum. That's what the ad agency is asking for. They want a minimum $50K if you're going to put your ads on Candace Owens' show. Minimum. It's between $50 to $150. Now, don't question me. Go ask ChatGPT. Now, with that being said, let's how many ads is in this video? How much money did Candace Owens make off this video? Because my thing is, we want to stand on our high horses and say, oh, I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for no monetary gain. Like with what Buddy just said. Oh, why would the people in power, they were making so much money off of him. Why would they kill Charlie Kirk? Because they are to make probably more than what they were making off of his death. That's probably why. It's all about the investment, buddy. And everybody's invested this in one way or another. Same with Miss Owens. She can sit on her high horse and say, I'm doing diligent work. I'm just doing what I'm passionate about. I'm doing this, that, and the third. But my thing is, if that's the case, then cut the ads off. No ads. We're locked in. We don't need the ad money. We'll make whatever we make off YouTube revenue. We're locked in. Revenue. We're locked in. Like, so it's just like, my thing is, when it comes to that whole monetary argument, they have a point, Candace. They do. they really, truly do. First ad
Of course,
read.
I want to tell you guys about Nimi Skincare because it is cold outside. December is here. The weather is
50,000.
dry. And if you are
Book it.
anything like me, your skin is probably feeling it. This is the time of the year.
150.
And finally getting a little breathing room ahead of the
American
holidays. It is possible when you
250.
call American Financing today. So if you're feeling
250,
stretched by everyday
100K.
/Owens.
That's it. And then, of course,
People in the comments are out here calling Tim Pool Beanie Shapiro. Man, I hope that doesn't stick. Anyways, you guys, if you'd like to support our show,
Look,
reminding you that
promote
Making a Sandwich is now
yourself, of
on
course.
sale.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't you just promote yourself? Like, you don't have to do no ad reads. You ain't gotta hit niggas over the head for 50 to 150,000 just to promote their shit, because it's worth it. I mean, you got over 100,000 people watching this live. Yeah, it's most definitely worth it. And some of them are sheep. Most of them are damn near sheep. So if Candace says, hey, go check this out, they are willing. Oh, Candace supports, so we should. Sheep, and she's the shepherd. Look, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody. Do you? Look, hey, hit them over the head, Candace. Give them 3. I don't care. My thing is, don't stand on no high horse. Don't say, oh, this isn't about money. No, don't let that come out of your mouth. Don't. Please don't. Because if it's truly, do what Moist Critical did. He cut his ad. He did all that. I'm good. I seen how much money I made. I seen how much people are donating me. And I realized the people that probably are donating me are probably spending their last just to get my attention. No, don't do that. Make the right choice. Now, there's an argument to say, well, you took that money and you made millions of dollars off of them. So you're probably at the point where I done made enough money for the rest of my life. I'm good. So do a good deed. But sure, I mean, I don't know. Look, it's all about bread, bro. You live in a capitalistic society and world. Don't let nobody tell you it's not about money. They tell you money can't buy happiness. They lied. That is a lie. That is a propaganda ploy and piece to make you think it is okay to be broke. Do you think it's okay to be hungry? You think that's fine? Do you think it's okay to be homeless? That's cool. Do you know any happy homeless people? Point me to a happy homeless person, and we can have that discussion. I am Savvy Mike in this. I am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.